Good morning, everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning. Namaste to all. As we continue with our learning how to think theta way of thinking, theta way of working, though we have been doing it for last more than a year, theta way of living or theta way of thinking is something which requires consistency and persistently being mindful about how we are thinking and how we act on those situations. It is like you're breathing. You breathe once, you can't say, I'll stop breathing. And still, we go to a studio where it teaches us yoga or hire a yoga teacher. And then we say, I am learning pranayam. Or I go to Vipassana and say, Anapan. Or there are different techniques where we learn breathing, how to breathe deeper. Every human being knows how to breathe, right? Don't you know how to breathe? When the child is born and child doesn't cry, doctor will, even the newborn child, they want to make sure that he cries. And why do they want? So that the lungs open up and he makes that sound of ah. There is a deep breath which goes in. And it's such an automatic, normal process. We are alive because we are breathing. But still, we take effort to learn how to breathe properly, how to get into a meditative state. What is meditation? You're focusing on your breath. Your breath is your connection to the life and the life pause. If the breath stops, everything stops. So anything and everything in life, if we make effort to learn it again, the only thing which is not in our control is our own mind. And then we say, man chanchal hota hai. It's like mind is monkey. It jumps from here to there. But that is exactly what you are learning how to tap into your own zone and understand and how to utilize it for your best. So the entire topic that we are working on is that in some aspect of our life, each one feels being stuck. If anyone on the platform tells me that they don't feel stuck in any aspect of life, I would first like to bring them on the platform and understand. But each one of us feel it at some point. Probably we know how to come out of it. But then there is a pattern which sometimes people realize, sometimes they don't. That only in this aspect of their life, they are stuck. So yesterday we saw how many times we get stuck into attracting people who we feel they are controlling. And it's a pattern, no matter what, whether it's a childhood pattern, whether it continues after marriage. In some or the other form, pattern continues. Pattern continues till we don't identify what belief of ours is causing it. Where is that coming from? We don't cancel it, we don't release it, we don't clear the energy around it. Till we have not learned from it, till we have not learned how to change our behavioral pattern, how to release our receptors, pattern continues. So who is ready to come next on the platform? Divyashri. Yeah, please unmute Divyashri. It's like fastest finger, Manisha. If Divyashri gets over before 9:30, then Manisha, you'll be there. Or else we'll take you tomorrow, Manisha. It's whoever's I see first, that person will come first. Hi, Divyashri. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Sangeeta ma'am.
Good morning. Yeah.
Sangeeta ma'am, like currently what I'm going through in the life is I feel completely stuck in all the aspects of my life, even the career wise, personal wise, love life wise. everything is stuck. And this is the first time I'm feeling all the way stuck. Like, every time if I have felt stuck, I would have come out in like, very quickly. And this time it is making me feel so helpless, and I tried to escape from this in all the way, but I couldn't able to. Now I am accepting that, like, chalo, I'm stuck. Let it be. Let the universe take me out whenever it wanted to be. Like this, it is happening, and it has been almost 8-9 months. I'm feeling this way, and every single day it is like becoming very frustrated. So I don't know how to escape from this.
Okay. Number one, you use the word, I don't know how to escape from that. Escapism never works in life. The subconscious also, when it has the fight and flight mechanism, that times people get frozen. Freeze is the third one. So the escapism is the flight mechanism. I want to run away from situation. Running away does not change anything. The only when
I
time
tried to
you
go
are,
for a vacation. I couldn't able to go for a vacation as well.
yeah. So see, what you speak is something what you attract. Like in 30 seconds, God says tathastu. So the first thing is like, let go of escapism. I'm fighting it. I'm a fighter. So first I want that spirit in you. I'm a fighter, and in past I've come out of it. It's not a big deal. It's not rocket science. This time also I'll come out of it. So that is the first change you will do. The second, you said that it has happened very often, but for the first time, this has happened where I feel being stuck in all aspects of life since last 8 to 9 months. So I want to ask you, what did you do last time when you were stuck to come out of it?
Last time, like, see, this is the, as I said, that like this is the first time I'm completely feeling stuck. Last time it was like I don't even realize that. When I look back and feel that, like, okay, yeah, this part of the life I felt stuck and I came out of it. So I don't remember that, like, what was the technique or else how did I come out of it. I don't
No, but
remember.
you know it, you remember it. So just close your eyes and remember not this 8 9 months phase, but anytime in the past where you felt being stuck in any situation, may that be for a few minutes, may that be for a few days, few months, few years, whatever that may be. You felt stuck, you have no way out, and then probably instantly or slowly or gradually, you came out of that stuck situation. And
Last time I started working on myself. Like, I completely started, like, changing myself, kind of transforming myself when I felt stuck.
what did you do different, which you are
Uh,
not doing now?
yeah, as my spiritual journey started, like, when I last time got stuck. My spiritual journey started, like, I was completely a new person after that.
So something which helped you, why did you stop it?
Come again?
Something that helped you to come out of it. So what you are telling me is that when people say my spiritual journey started, is actually their journey to know themselves starts. It's not about my spiritual journey is about knowing what God is all about. Spiritual journey is awakening the God within us and to knowing our own self better and improvising on our own self. And once I am better, I'm obviously operating with my best potential. That is what the spiritual journey is all about. It's not about God, it is about you. So the minute you again forget who you are, you again get trapped into the same drama. So if something which you know which worked for you this time, what stops you from doing that again?
Uh, I still do that. I still put every single day that, like, to uh, improve myself, or else I don't say improve, like, to understand myself, to understand what's goes, like, understand what's my feelings are. Like, when I get angry, when I get jealous, I'll be very conscious about my body, my loving myself. I don't even leave a single chance to love myself. No, I'm still doing it. That's what surprises me this time.
No, then nothing is just get surprised. What learnings that you have in first standard, if you're using that same learning to clear the exam of fifth standard, it does not help you. There is a gap of from first to fifth. There is a lot of learning which happens, and I can't say that, oh, but I attended my first class, first standard class, and then I dropped the school. And no, because I'm using my first standard equation. They had taught me CAT CAD, they had taught me VTCAD, but now you're writing essays. Like you can't say that, I am still struggling to make words. It doesn't happen. It just simply tells you that you are lagging behind and you need to cover up and you need to move still higher and learn it, whatever is the way that you choose to learn it and whatever is the way you choose to operate with the same. So tell me one thing, Divyashri. What is a good thing which has happened from you being stuck in all aspect of your life?
I am now in a state to accept the realities, chalo let it be karke. That acceptance has come.
I don't see any acceptance.
Okay.
If acceptance and surrender, what you claimed like in the beginning, would have come, then it would have come from the place of knowingness that I'm being taken care of and nothing will work. I I agree, like I acknowledge that this is the situation I am, but at the same time I know like yeah, will work. So one is the state where we feel I am accepting and I surrender, when we actually don't accept and surrender, but where we feel now I can't do anything about it. So I don't have any other option than just to accept it. Like jo hona hoga wo hoga wala attitude. In
Yeah.
any case, I have done my best and I can't do anything more. What can
Yeah.
I do about it? And the second one is accepting from the place of complete surrender and knowingness that it has happened so many times. It happens to everyone. They come out of it, and there is a divine force which will guide me. If the good days did not stay permanently, there is no reason why the bad days also have to stay permanently. Because change is the element or the nature of the universe. It can't stay at some place, like the time changes and it changes for everyone. There is no reason why it shouldn't change for me. So let me focus on doing my best in this scenario and move on, because before I will realize it will also change is an acceptance state. So that has not happened. Now coming to the main point again. What is a good thing which has happened probably at this time? Something which has, which you couldn't have done if you were not stuck.
No, other than this, I cannot able to think any good thing has happened because of this. Or
Okay.
else any learning I learned from this, I couldn't able to figure it out.
So which one bothers you more, your love life or your career? You said I feel stuck in all.
Love life, especially career. I'm very good at it. Sometimes something in me that always tells me that I'm very good at it, and I can jump from one career to another career like this, and I have did it earlier. So more than all these things, my love life bothers me because that's where I'm seeing the pattern.
That is
Every time I'm seeing the pattern, whenever I am into someone, so they'll not love me when they don't want me, and that time it's like kind of reverse. No, that's what's happening now.
is the feeling of rejection and you can't handle that. And
Yeah.
okay. Have the permission to scan Divishri.
Yes, please.
So Devashri, it is showing that you attract such pattern because at a core level, somewhere you are very conditional to your own self, and you don't feel that you are beautiful. Somewhere you feel like I am not beautiful, and I have to be like this, I have to be like that. Like a lot of conditions that you put on your own self. So that's why like you attract people who are very conditional to you. They accept lot you if you have this, if you have that, like on condition based. And the pattern has come to like get you out of that. The pattern will immediately change the minute you will be focusing your energy on loving yourself for your own attributes and who you truly are, rather than only the physical attributes of the self. And being very mindful about not rejecting and not being very like I mean constantly not criticizing yourself and not being very critical about your own self is the game changer for you. Is that something which resonates to you?
Yeah, yeah, very much.
Yeah. So I will do the downloads to keep the, because downloads, what they do is uh, our master cell in our pineal gland is our master cell, which is connected to the entire cellular structure. So that for any past experience, like there will be ideally, like there must be something which have happened because of that you feel it that way. Somebody made you feel that time, time of the birth, the look on somebody's eyes is like, oh my god, like how do you look? And the people hold on to it for life after life, not realizing that it is their judgment and their view that has got nothing to do with my soul energy. So but if this is my cell, like it is stuck, like it doesn't allow me to feel that I am beautiful. But like when we uh, open it up, so downloads open it up for you in your cellular structure. And that's why we don't just do affirmation, we do downloads. It opens it. Now it is a known experience for your body. So it's easier for you to attract and believe that, how to go about it.
Sangeeta ma'am, I have been working from last 2 years. I can see the improvement in that like, I don't reject myself and I'm keep working on that. But yes, somewhere I feel that like, very conditional about,
You
few
don't,
things.
you have worked on yourself
Mm.
from rejecting the self to not rejecting carefully, but at the same time not loving or accepting the self and looking at the real you. So that is why I stage like first standard knowledge does not apply on fifth standard. There is a difference of me not rejecting myself, but me accepting and loving myself are two different things. I don't reject you doesn't mean that I love you and I appreciate you, I accept you,
Mm.
right? So
Agreed.
the transition has to happen. No, you can't be stagnant there, and it's an effort. You are just aware. No, no, no. I don't want to reject myself. You operate from that thought pattern. Is actually at some level rejecting the self because I have to constantly be mindful. Am I rejecting myself or not? Am I rejecting myself or not? Is actually rejecting myself and nothing. I'm not doing that to other person. Spite of their all dramas, I'm like, oh, I'm still there for you. Why? Why are you still there for them? And to understand, like the people who are the people who are worthy to be in your that close circuit or in your love life, like such people who thought process is just looking at the physical attribute. Are they worthy of? Like if they go, let them go. Like let the right person, let the real person come into your life, which is not conditional. Let go of the fear of losing people. Those who are really meant, who really connect to you, who really understand you, who really care for you, who are mindful of their words, their actions, their thoughts, where they are hurting or they are not hurting. They are worthy of being in your surrounding. So, if at all you want to be mindful about anything, stop being mindful about, am I rejecting myself? Am I rejecting myself? Be mindful of, is this person the one, if they are conditional, like if they are going, let them go. The people who understand, whether it's our friends, whether it's family, they know, they care for you. So they are very mindful of what they speak, how they act. They are good listeners. They want to hear you out. They don't want to pile up their thoughts on you. People who want to pile up their thoughts on you is like coming from like their own fear, like fear of rejection, that this is what I want to say. I understand, but then other person can have. It's not always that they are against the flow. So you might as well attract that kind of person in your life. Life will be much more easier for you. And it's not that two currents are against each other and fighting. It is they flow together. Is that making sense to you?
Yes, yes, very much.
Yeah. So if you are being mindful about it, be mindful about that thing and not about this thing. And then second step is you start looking at your attributes not at a physical level, but what are the attributes of your soul which shines out. These are the attributes. This is who I am. This is truly who I am. And you look at those attributes which I don't think you have ever taken any effort to look at it. Start looking at that, and then the minute you will be able to recognize the strength of your soul, strength of who you truly are, like you will start falling in love with yourself, that like, wow, this is really a good quality that I possess. Yeah, this is what makes me complete. This is who I am truly. I am not just Divyashri, you are much more than the name Divyashri. So Divyashri ko uthao, kachre mein feko. Allow the real one to come out and the real one to connect to you and shine and merge both of them and operate from that.
Oh, ma'am, I'll try to work on that.
There is no trying in sister. 500 rupees ka fine lagta hai. I do it is
Yes,
the thing
I'll
here.
do it. I do it.
We don't, you join us as a student, you will be paying us a fine to use that word. It doesn't exist in our dictionary. I do it is the energy, not
Yes, I do it.
having a doubt whether, like, yeah. So I'll very quickly do the download. And when I'm doing download on Divyashi, anyone on the platform feels that this download applies to you, you please say yes, because that will be the intent. Whoever has said yes, the download will be instilled for all of them. Obviously, I'm channelizing it only for Divyashi, but it applies to many. So do say yes at that time, and that download will be instilled into all. So, would you like to know what it feels like to declutter the illusionary layers that you have put on your own soul, and illusionary layers that you have put on your own thought process, on your mind, on your physical self, to let go of them and allow yourself to connect to the real you. So I understand the real me through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of Creator of all that is. I know how to connect to the real me. I know it is safe, it is possible, and I'm deserving to connect to the real me. I choose to operate in my daily life with the real me. And I am real. I am shining. I'm real me. Into every cell of your body, every area of your life, at all the four level of the believer, for each one's highest and best in the highest and best possible way. Creator of all that is, it is commanded to instill these feelings into Divyashi when she says yes, and all the others who says yes now. Thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done. Creator, show me. Divyashi, if you want this, please say yes. Divyashi, I need to hear yes from you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, one sec, battery. I know what it feels like to understand Creator's definition of love is real. I know love is real, and I know what it feels like to allow myself to experience that. I believe that love is real and I attract the real love into my life. I know what it feels like to apply the energy of love for my own self. I love myself, I love Creator of all that is, and I attract the genuine people who really take care, who care for me, and who love me into my life as I do the same for others. I allow myself to be genuine and genuinely caring and loving towards other in my surrounding. And that's what comes back to me thousand folds back. I know what it feels like to understand the concept of the most compatible divine life partner. And I allow myself to bring in those qualities of the most compatible divine life partner into my relationship between me and the partner that might be existing or that may come into my life now, and that it is possible. The creator of all that is guides me at every step, and I listen to the wisdom of my higher self for the same. I break free the pattern of rejecting the self and rejecting others and being rejected by others. It is easy for me to break free this pattern. I open up and have space within myself which operates with the light and which believes in the power of the love. I believe in myself and I know who I am. I'm very proud of myself for the same. I connect to the beauty within me and to the beautiful attributes and the quality within me, and I choose to operate with the same. Life is beautiful, life is love, life is joy, life is fun. I understand it through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane or Creator of all that is. And I live my life with ease, joy, happiness. I allow things to happen to me easily without being stuck, stagnant is the only way for my soul to evolve and learn. I am free from that pattern, and all is well in my world. All flows, and the flow comes very easy to me. I am happy, I am joyful, I am light, I am beautiful. Creator of all that is, it is commanded to instill all these feelings through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of Creator of all that is into each one who says yes now, into every cell of the body, every area of the life, at all the four level of the beliefs. for each one's highest and best, in the highest and best possible way for each one. Thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done. Creator, show me. Whoever wished to have these feelings, please say yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Devishi. Passing healing to you.
I didn't hear. Come again.
I'm just passing healing to you. Why my battery is running low.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Thank you, Devishi. See you all tomorrow, 9 a.m.